He goes to roll up his sleeves, but realizes sleeves are just wings. It was going to be. I was going to do the dotted line while Tfin was telling the story, but the story lasted longer than I thought it was going to. So I was like, okay, we just get there. Let's hurry up and get there.
All right. Anything else in the story you wanted to add?
And well, in my chest in that house that she built for us, I've left a book. We should probably have that book. And if she's still there, we should make sure that she's okay. Maybe we need to get her out of there. And there are 2 chests there. I don't know what is in them, but our deceased companions have had each a chest there that might have had some stuff in them.
I feel like one of your companions was not big on owning things and wouldn't have bothered having anything worth leaving behind anyways. So that's just my suspicion. But we do need to check out this gray area. So hark on.
Okay, let's get there.
No more stories for the road. No more dotted lines.
Nope.
That was already more talking than Petra is comfortable with.
I pat Peter on the back and say, it's good for you. Let it all out.
All right, then. Time for the fun part.
Roll for initiative.
No. As you approach the grayed out section on the map, you look up and just see black ash everywhere. As you continue further into where the church or where the temple was, you start to see blue flames covering the ground. And everything is just charred and broken to bits.
What a lovely place.
What happened here?
Was it
The
not like this when
temple-
you left?
No, not really.
The temple walls, or what was left of the temple walls, have been shattered to dust, and any of the temple left standing is just rubble. There's nothing left of the temple.
How nearby was our house?
It was days away, wasn't it?
No, the house was quite close to the church. The house that was built for us was right there next to the church.
Oh,
House
right. She
okay.
built something for us when we came back, didn't she?
Not the cave that we dug.
Well, that's the house I thought you were talking about.
It was on the hill behind the temple.
Can we see it from here?
You can see a black structure. As you look closer, you see that the black is just wood that has been burned beyond repair. It is charcoal at this point.
Can
The
I
doors,
tell what caused this?
some sort of flame, some sort of flame and explosion, something bigger than a creeper. It was nothing like a creeper. It's maybe a charged creeper or something even stronger than that.
I was going to say a super creeper, but I forgot about charged creepers.
But whatever caused this left no trace of it ever stepping foot in this place. It either flew by or it teleported in and out.
Do we see any indication of anybody else in the area like the priestess? People maybe moving footprints in the ash or...
Make a perception check. Or investigation, whichever one you prefer.
Perception is one higher. That is a nat 20. Wait. Oh, that's Harmon's showed up. You can. I was like, it's a nat 20 on mine. So that's a 28.
You see footprints leading from the temple into the building, but they seem very rushed, as if they were running as fast as they could from something. And the doors to the building, to the house that you lived in, are blasted open, barely hanging onto the hinges.
Can Tirth will rush up to the door, but hang out by the side of it, and then peek into the room.
Inside the room, all you see is mounds of dirt and rubble from the roof collapsing, and the chests to the right when you walked in are shattered and seemingly emptied. Anything that was left in the building has been broken and burned beyond repair.
No sign of where the person who made the footprints?
Roll a perception, one more perception for me.
That's a 20, Harmon, stop that!
Well, I'm looking with you.
That's a 21, dirty 21. But mine isn't going up on D&D Beyond anymore, so when I roll it and then yours pops up, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. That's a 21.
Yeah, you look, and in the back corner of the room near the beds, you see someone or something laying on the ground next to the beds. Did you want to go investigate that, or what?
We didn't see that. So with the 21, I didn't see anybody but the person lying by the bed.
Yes.
Okay, so I let everybody know that we've got somebody down in here, and I will go in and investigate the person lying down by the beds.
I'm going to help with that investigation.
Okay, roll an investigation for me.
That's a 24.
There you go.
Getting some good rolls there.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm using them all up, and we're going to get into combat. And
As you get closer, you recognize the blonde hair of the priestess, and you notice something is off. And as you look a little closer, you see something on her chest. You see her with a black rose blooming from the center of her chest.
oh, is she obviously dead, or
She is dead. The rose has completely taken over her body. There are roots spreading throughout.
I believe we've seen these flowers before, but never planted in such a odious manner.
Now, this is, Pitcher is not doing very well right now with his home having been burnt to nothing again. This is our house that we're looking in, and not the very nearby, but not the church house that Kiana was living in, which also had a basement.
Yes.
Good Peter,
house.
do you recognize this person?
To
Good Harmon, do you recognize this person?
Indeed. This was the Priestess Kenya.
Can't get it either.
I'm guessing she wasn't like this when you left last time.
No, definitely not. Kiana.
Yes. Is the book anywhere here?
Is she holding the book?
She is not. But she does have a slip of paper in her hands.
Ooh, slip of paper. I will take that and read it.
It just says to head north. You guys passed through the town that she was telling you to go to.
Interesting.
So we have to go back to that town.
Are we sure that the book is no longer here?
It's not in this building. It might be in the building with the basement.
Let's
we
go
should
check that out.
We should check. We need to look there.
You know your way around this place better than we do, so
I'm gonna go there and open the trapdoor on the floor and
That building
what's
has
left
also
of the
been-
floor.
Yeah, that building has also been blown.
Yeah.
As you descend down the ladder to the basement, it gets harder and harder to fit down until you reach the bottom, and it's also crumbled, most likely from the tremors of the explosion from above. Anything lower than there has been crushed.
There's nothing here. I'm gonna come back up. I don't know. I mean, we got We read through the whole book. I don't know that there was anything of value in it anymore. There might have been.
Certainly, the loss of life is the most valuable loss today. I don't want to give the books are for nerds speech, so
Probably not the right time.
what's that?
Probably not the right time.
Probably not. Shall we? Is there anything else in this area that we can see that might have survived the attack, or is like you said, everything is devastated?
It's devastated. Several craters from explosives.
Okay. No more 4 iron nuggets. No more lodestone. Which was a Minecraft lodestone, not a D&D lodestone.
Mm-hmm.
And no more book and no more chest.
Do we?
I love how you're focused on the material items.
Well, the book was something that we probably should have had.
That part was just clearing it out of my inventory.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just kind of funny that.
Did we leave the book in the house, or did we put it in Bilbo Baggins?
No, I left it in the chest.
Okay.
This is why you never leave anything behind. You got to pack rat everything.
I had offered it back to her, and she told me to keep it, so I put it here for safekeeping.
Chest looks like it had been broken into and emptied, not just blown up.
Interesting.
Whatever was here purposely emptied that chest.
Well, then we have a mystery afoot. There any prints around that chest in the ash that we might recognize? Like, are they footprints? Are they paw prints?
There are skeletal footprints, but they are much larger than any skeleton you've ever seen. But they are definitely humanoid.
And they were heading towards that village. Can we track those prints outside, at least until the ash runs out?
Following them for a bit, they seem to just disappear, almost as if they had been destroyed or dissipated, as if they were summoned by something.
Were they heading towards that village?
They were heading back towards the big gray island.
The big gray eye. Oh, okay. So they were heading east instead of north.
Mm-hmm. They were wrapping around north, and were heading towards the big gray island from there.
Perhaps we should bury her?
I think we should.
Does anybody have a shovel?
I mean, I would say to burn the body, but that's already pretty much happened. I do have a shovel.
Oh. Is there like a large rock or something like that, like a big boulder of the 1,000-pound variety?
There is, yeah.
Can I use my ring of telekinesis to pull that out of the ground, and then we've got a pre-made hole in which to place the body?
Yep.
Then that's what I shall do.
And how do you intend to cover the body without crushing it?
You've got shovels.
You just made the first half easy.
Yeah, I just made.
Wait.
I did my part.
Krikkar, where's Krikkar? Are you here?
He's following you, yeah. He's with you.
Yeah, he can
Yes.
Oh,
Krikkar.
yeah, there you go.
Could you cover this body, please?
For the first time,
dirt.
Krikkar looks serious and crestfallen as he does what you ask of him.
He goes to roll up his sleeves, but realizes sleeves are just wings.
Wow.
He pushes his feathers back.
Yeah, he just pushes his feathers back
and sadly, kind of slowly moves the dirt to cover Kiana.
Does anybody have any words to say? I believe our bard was probably the best suited to give the eulogy.
He's just gonna pull out his pan flute and play a very somber, minor keyed eulogetic song or tune. Let's do a performance on that. It's gonna be
Go ahead and do it with advantage.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, 22.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very touching song. Nothing Nothing too special. It's just very, very touching.